Hey there everyone, Paradise Gamer 13 here, and hopefully you guys aren't getting too tired of these X and Y battles that I've been having. But this one is actually has some strategy to it that I use, surprisingly enough. But the regular replay thing on Pokemon Showdown isn't really working right now, so um, I have to just do like the instant replay, which isn't that big of a difference, but I just thought I'd mention it in case anyone's wondering. As you can see, though, this lasted quite a bit longer, too. This lasted 34 turns, so that was interesting. But basically, um, my team, as you can kind of see there, is literally the exact same one. Yeah, actually, I forgot to change anything. I didn't even put Draco on whatever Noivern or anything like that, so I probably still need to fix that. That being said, though, like I said, it's super physical, life orb, Barbaracle, choice specs, Noivern, focus sesh, Mamoswine, Mega Lucario, my awesome harvest citrus berry cursing Trevenant, and my sleep talking Aromatisse. So my opponent had some, kind of an interesting array of Pokemon as well. He had Clauncher, I think is what it's called. Or no, Clawitzer. Yeah, that's what it's called. Its ability is Mega Launcher, which is pretty cool. And then, Frostlass, Aerodactyl. That Aerodactyl was a little different. I'll get to that later, though. Volcarona, which, most of his Pokemon were pretty obvious. Umbreon, Payback, and Moonlight and stuff. Frostlass. I thought maybe you would have Destiny Bond, but it may not have, as you'll see later. Volcarona. Well, actually, the Volcarona was a little different, too. I'm pretty sure it had Heat Wave instead of Fiery Dance, which kind of surprised me a little, but I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting choice. And then Venusaur, which I would think was maybe his Mega Evolution, but he never used any Mega Evolutions, which I thought was kind of different. But anyways, I'll go ahead and get the battle started. So I start off with Mamoswine. He leads off with Clawitzer. I really want to get my rocks up, but, that's obviously not going to happen. So I switch into Aromatisse because it seemed like a pretty good, all-around way to stop that. I go ahead and go for the Calm Mind, knowing that he's probably going to switch into someone. I forgot Venusaur is part Poison type, because originally I was like, I don't think he has any Poison types, but he does. So I just go into Noivern because I didn't really know what to do. So I just went into Noivern. I knew that, Clawitzer would probably go for the Dragon Pulse here, but I thought maybe I could flinch it. But, 30% I guess just wasn't enough in that case. Anyways, I go into Mamoswine to Revenge Kill it with Ice Shard. He goes into Venusaur. I know that there's probably some kind of baiting. There's no way because he would stay in and take an Icicle Crash because I am Focus Sashed. Anyways, so I go into Lucario. He goes into Frostlass, so that's a favorable matchup. Unfortunately, Dark Pulse doesn't do quite as much as I thought it would. I didn't really want to reveal that I was Mega at the time, but then I went ahead and did it on the second turn anyways. And that's where the Aerodactyl gets a little weird because of the fact that it had Flamethrower. I didn't really know what to expect from that. Anyways, this battle is super fast because it's a little longer. But anyways, as you can see, I pull off my whole Curse Protecting Harvest Citrus Berry set with on this Umbreon. Ironically, I switch into Mega Lucario to do more damage to it, and he just happens to use Toxic, so that worked out well. Anyways, I'm thinking he's probably going to switch into Aerodactyl to take the fighting move. I go for the Flash Cannon, and it's super effective. I switch into Barbaracle to take the Fire type move, and I just go right for Stone Edge because I know no one wants to take it, especially not that Venusaur. Man, I know some people don't like Barbaracle because of his 4 times weakness to grass and that kind of stuff, but he's really attack heavy. It's pretty nice. Anyways, so I go into Mega Lucario here again, take out the Frostlass with the Dark Pulse, go back into Trevenant, who takes the paybacks fairly well, and I love this move set so much. I don't know if it has any remotely competitive value to it whatsoever, but it's just fun to use in my opinion. So I take another payback. I get my Citrus Berry, and then I Curse. And then basically we kind of go through this a couple times until I decide that it's because I kind of figure out his pattern of payback, and then once his health gets low enough, he'll use Moonlight. So I just go for the Horn Leech again that time, but I believe it's 2 turns from now, I switch into Lucario, I believe. I think it's this turn, actually, right after this. Yeah, I switch into Mega Lucario here, and he just goes for the Moonlight again, and I assume that he thinks I'm going to go for the Dark type, or the Fighting type move, so I just go for Dark Pulse. It doesn't kill it, though, and I was kind of bummed about that. I mean, I know that, I don't know. Anyways, so I just go for it again, but he obviously has Synthesis, so that didn't work out too well. I switch into Trevenant again just to get the curse off. He uses Sleep Powder here instead of Sludge Bomb, which was nice. I didn't actually think that he would outspeed me. Venusaur, I feel like, is a lot faster than I expect him to be, but, well, whatever. Anyways, I switch into Mamoswine here, because I still have my Focus Sash. He never got any rocks up. I assume his Aerodactyl probably had them. I finally take out that stupid Umbreon, and now he goes into Volcarona. I switch back into Barbaracle to take the Heat Wave, and then go for Stone Edge, and luckily, I hit both times here. I hit this time, and then I hit again the next turn when he goes back into Volcarona. That was pretty clutch because, like I said, I pretty much probably could have won. I would have had to do a little more switching around. The main thing being my Mamoswine still had his Focus Sash, so if nothing else, I could have hit the Venusaur really hard with Icicle Crash, probably taking it out completely. And probably, I don't know that I would have been able to take out Volcarona with an Earthquake, but probably done quite a bit of damage to it. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. The speed was a little faster. I tried to keep up with it, so hopefully I didn't lose you guys anywhere too along the way. But like I said, I really kind of like this team. It's starting to grow on me a little bit, I guess I should say. If I were to change some things, I don't know. I don't have anything against Mega Lucario, but there might be better options out there, in terms of Mega Evolutions, that I could use. Also, I realized that I don't particularly have anything that kind of wanted to take on that Venusaur, depending on if it had an Earthquake, which I kind of thought maybe it would. I'm trying to think here. Obviously, it had Sludge Bomb and Synthesis. Well, no, I'm guessing it was probably a special attacking set then, if that is the case. So I didn't think about that at the time, but I guess that would be okay. And then I don't know. I like Noivern. Obviously, he has really good special attack, but I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to do something with him, either change one of his moves to Draco or something. But we'll see how that goes. And then yeah, I mean, the rest of my team I think is pretty decent. Well, for my uses at least. I'm sure that'll probably change as things get moved along in the competitive battling scene. But anyways, that's it. As always, if you guys have any criticisms of my team, which there probably could potentially be a lot, so feel free to let me know down in the comments or whatever. Or if there's any specific kind of battling that you'd like me to see me do in the future, go back and do some 5th gen NU, which I was actually somewhat halfway decent at, or 5th gen OU, were back in the good days of rain teams and stuff, But I mean, it's whatever. So if whatever you guys want to see, otherwise I'll probably just throw up a an X and Y video here every once in a while as I hopefully get somewhat better. But in the meantime, though, that's going to be it for this video. So if you guys liked, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button and also potentially subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified of future content and stuff. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks again for watching.